So today we will see today we'll try to address two basic questions actually. One is, we'll see what is cloud computing. Okay, and the other thing is what to learn in cloud computing. These are the two things we'll try to clear today. Okay, what we are learning in cloud computing is a very, very major thing we need to, address today, because, normally people start learning cloud computing from the advanced level. Okay, so that is not the way. If I start cloud computing from the advanced level or directly the cloud computing, I may finish cloud computing in like 1 month or 35 days, but that is not useful for you. Okay, so there is a process that I need to follow. Cloud computing, I need to start from the very basics, then I need to go up to the advanced level. Fine. So what is cloud computing and what we are learning in cloud computing? These are the two questions we will have. This is our agenda for today. Okay, so the chat box is again always open. And whenever there is a query from your side, whenever there is a doubt from your side, please try to use chat box. And in case if you want to talk to me directly, no issues, but still in the middle of the session, try to use chat box so that we can keep this session more organized. One more thing, I'm just sending a message in the chat box. Okay, you can see there. So in case if you need any further assistance, in case if you need to get some more information about cloud or whatever, you can get in touch with me on that particular mail ID. So I just shared the mail ID there. Okay, so you can get all the details. If you need some more assistance or some more help, I'll be available on that particular mail ID. Okay, fine. So let us continue our session now. What is cloud computing? So let us see some definitions today. The definition, one of the definition is from Amazon. So what Amazon says here, cloud computing is the on-demand delivery of IT resources over the internet with pay-as-you-go pricing. Instead of buying, owning, and maintaining physical data centers and servers, you can access technology services such as computing power, storage, and database on as needed basis from a cloud provider like Amazon Web Services. Now, this is the official definition I have from the Amazon. So like this, I have some more definitions here. Like, I can go and show you the definition of Microsoft, what they say about cloud computing. Okay, IBM, and Citrix and Salesforce. There are like many cloud providers. So we'll see all these things in coming sessions. But as of now, let us just stick to this Amazon definition. What it says, it is an on-demand delivery of IT resources. Remember, I told you yesterday one thing. Cloud computing is a technology that is related to computer networks. So let us go back to the computer network here first. Okay, so this is what a computer network is all about, my friend. Remember, we said yesterday there are some devices like firewall, router. This is not the router that you have in your home, actually. This is a completely different router. It is called network router. The router that you see in your home is only a Wi-Fi router. It is only to share internet connection, nothing else. But the router that will be there in a real setup is a different router. Okay. And then we have something called switch here. And obviously the computers and the laptops will be there for sure. So these are some of the components we have in every computer network. And like I said, the most important device in any computer network is our server. Got it? This is the most important device. Now listen, friends. Suppose you are in Hyderabad. If you go to any company, this is what you will see in that company, the same setup. Suppose somewhere you are in Dubai, you will see the same setup. If you are somewhere in Europe or USA or Australia or any other country, any other city, any company, the computer network will look exactly same. Firewalls will be there, routers will be there, switches will be there, servers will be there, computers will be there. Okay, all these devices will be there. Now, in a local area network, each and every device is a physical device. There is a physical firewall. there is a physical router, there is a physical switch. Let me just show you the devices. We will come to these devices again in more details in coming classes. But as of now see here clearly. This is actually a router. It looks like this. This is a firewall. This is a switch. This is something called rack. Rack means it is a place where all the devices are connected. And what you see here is actually a storage. Storage means where you can save data. So these are the other devices we have in a computer network. But remember, I told you yesterday, the most important device that we have in a computer network is our server. This is the most important device. All the other devices are helping our server actually. Firewall is providing security to the server. Router is providing the connection between your network and the internet. Switch is providing connection between all the other computers to the server. So each and every device is working for the server. In case if there is no server available in your company, then the network is not completed. No server means no network. Okay, there are certain cases where there is no firewall. That is possible. There is no physical firewall available, but still, the company can work smoothly. The network can work smoothly. There is no problem in that network. Okay, so overall, the most important device we have in any computer network is our server. So let us see a bit more about server now. Remember what we said about server? Server means it is a device that is serving the request of a client. Let me just write a basic definition of server here. Server means serving. What is the meaning of serving? Serving means, if you go to a restaurant and if you order something, a waiter will come and he will take your order, right? And what he will do, he will serve you something. Like for example, if you order, let's say biryani. If you order biryani, what waiter will do? He will serve biryani to you. Okay. Suppose imagine if you order burger, what waiter will do? He will serve burger to you. Suppose you order tea, waiter will serve tea to you. So whatever you're asking, the waiter is serving that particular thing, right? Whatever food item you're ordering there, the waiter is serving that particular food item to you. That is called serving. That is the same work of a server. Server means it is serving you. What it is serving? It depends on your request. For example, if you say www.google.com, then it will serve the Google web page. If you say www.gmail.com, then it will serve the Gmail, the email server of Google. What we can do in google.com, we can search all the other websites and we can do many things, right? And what you do in gmail.com, you can simply send an email or receive the email. That's it. Now there is something called www.googledrive.com. So once you say googledrive.com, what happens here? You can access the storage there. You can access storage of Google. You can keep some data there. I hope you're able to follow me, friends. It's a very simple example. Every day we access Google, right? And most of you are using maybe Gmail server. And if you're using a Gmail server, then you are using Google Drive also. So see, these are the three different servers we have. Okay, these are the three different servers we have. So all the servers are from one company, that is Google, but there are three different services. Okay, now there is a question here. Networking knowledge is required for AWS. Okay, it's a good question. Remember what I told you, there are two questions we are addressing today. There are two main topics we are addressing today. What is cloud computing and what to learn in cloud computing, right? So when I go to the second question, what to learn in cloud computing, then I'll come to your question, Sheikh. So let me just finish what is cloud computing in 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Then the remaining session is all about what to learn in cloud computing or how we are learning cloud computing, what concepts we are learning in cloud computing. I'll explain all the details today. So if you are a fresher, no need to worry. If you are having some years of experience in any XYZ field, no need to worry. Today's session is dedicated for that only. So please have some patience. I will address all the details about cloud computing today. Okay. Now, I hope this is clear, my friend. These are the three different servers I am accessing here, and three different servers are serving different things to me, right? Google Drive is serving something, gmail.com is serving something, and Google server is serving something to me. This is called server, and this is where it will serve your request. Done. Now, where we can run these servers, or from where we can take these servers, that is a big question now. You know, servers are physical machines. If you want to take a server, you have to go and purchase a server from XYZ company. Let us go and browse some servers here first. I will say Dell servers. Once I say Dell servers, you can see one server is costing you like 4 lakh rupees. Another server is coming in 90,000 rupees only. Another server is coming 3,50,000 rupees. Why so difference? We will see that. Let us say HP servers. HP is also a very famous company. Okay, now here you can see clearly some servers are coming in 4 lakh rupees and some servers are coming in 1,50,000 rupees. So why there is so much different 1,50,000 and 4 lakh rupees? It depends on the configuration of the server, my friend. You know, when you check your home, like suppose there are 5 people in your home and 5 people are having a mobile phone. Is it like this, like, you know, every person mobile phone price is same? No, right? Maybe our parents are using mobile phone in lesser price. Maybe like suppose 12,000, 15,000. Although it is a smartphone, but the price is less. Or maybe the mobile phone that we are using, the price is much more higher than what our parents are using, right? What is the difference between their mobile phone and our mobile phone? The difference is the configuration. How much memory we have and how much memory they have, how much storage we have and how much storage they have, okay, and how much camera megapixels we have and how much camera megapixels they have. All these things we need to consider. So once you consider all these things, you can clearly see the mobile phone that they are using is like suppose say 15,000 rupees and the mobile phone that we are using is like say 30,000 rupees. So the major difference is in configuration, the hardware configuration. Here also same, my friend. When you go and look for a server, and whenever you see a server is like say 4 lakh Indian rupees, it is starting from 4 lakh rupees actually. It is starting from 4 lakh rupees. So if a server is starting from 4 lakh rupees, or if a server is starting from like say 1 lakh rupees, the difference is in their configuration. So depending on our usage or depending on our requirement, we have to take the configuration. Okay. In some companies, let us say 10 TB hard disk may be sufficient. You know how much is 10 TB, right? Normally we are using 1 TB hard disk in our laptops and mobile phone, laptops and desktop machines. So we can simply imagine how much data we can save in 1 TB hard disk. So in some server, 10 TB hard disk may be sufficient. In some server, 100 TB hard disk may be sufficient. In some server, maybe we need 1000 TB hard disk. It depends on the company's requirement again. See, this is such a difference, right? 10 TB, 100 TB and 1000 TB. Now, if I ask you a question like YouTube, we always connect to YouTube to watch some videos and all those. This is one of the very common websites we have. Okay. Can you please imagine how much storage can be there in the YouTube server? It is a, you know, unimaginable thing for us, right? How much storage can be there? Can I go to YouTube and can I say, suppose say Pawan Kalyan movie? Pawan Kalyan is a Telugu movie star, right? So if I say Pawan Kalyan movie, can I see any of his movie? Of course, I can see any of his movie. Or can I say like, you know, football match? Can I see any football match? Of course, I can see a football match. Can I see, suppose, you know, Tom and Jerry? What I'm trying to show you here is you can see movies, you can see sports, you can see like any serial, each and everything is available on YouTube. So just imagine whenever you are uploading something on YouTube or whenever any person is uploading something on YouTube, they are saving that file on a YouTube server. So how much storage can be there on that YouTube server? It can be, you know, some thousands and thousands of TB. It is huge. The storage will be huge. So within the company, maybe 10 TB can be sufficient, 100 TB can be sufficient. But over the internet, there are certain websites where, you know, it's very difficult for a normal person to imagine how much storage can be there. So what I'm trying to show you, my friend, is a server will come with different configuration. It depends on the company. Whatever business they have, it depends on their company. They will take the server with that particular configuration. Okay, so whatever configuration they are taking, that much they have to pay. So normally a servers will range between like say $2,000. Okay, it can go up to like $25,000, or it can go up to like more than $25,000. That much money a company have to pay. $2,000 is like 1,50,000 Indian rupees, approximately 1,50,000 Indian rupees. So the smallest server with the least configuration, we need to spend 1,50,000 rupees. That is one thing. And the second thing here is, one server is not at all sufficient in any computer network. Always remember this. If a network has only one server, if someone says they have only one server, that is not possible. One server is not sufficient to manage a computer network, or one server is not sufficient to manage all the services. In a minor or in a very small company also, you may need 20 to 25 servers, 20 to 25 different boxes. Like you can see one server there on your screen, one box there, it is a physical server. So like this, how many you need? You may need 20 to 25 in a small company. Once you go to a medium level company, it may go up to like 120 servers, up to like 250 servers. Now just imagine friends, 120, 130, 150 servers in a company. Each server they are spending $3,000, $5,000. So how much money they are spending? Too much money they are spending, right? But that is what they have to spend. A business will not run without server. A computer business will not work without a server. They cannot host a website. They cannot run their applications. If you go to bank, or if you go to any shopping mall, if you go to any hospital, whatever business whatever business you're thinking as of now, every business is running over the internet. Every business is running over a computer network. Okay, so a computer network, the major component is server. So the conclusion here is, servers are there everywhere, any company, internet or intranet, wherever servers are available, and the servers will cost a company huge money. Now, instead of spending that much money over these servers, what we can do now, instead of taking physical servers, these are known as physical servers. Instead of taking physical servers, what we can do, we can take virtual servers, or we can call it as logical server, but the technical terminology is virtual server. Now, what is this virtual server? If I say one thing, let us take a very simple example here. I will explain this in more details in coming classes, like how this is possible. Maybe as of now, you may think like how that is possible. But the example, what I'm trying to say here is, you have taken one physical server. How many physical servers you have taken? One. What if I say we can, listen carefully, please, very, very interesting. We can divide one physical server into multiple virtual servers. This is a very, very big statement I'm making here, friends. It's very interesting. Listen carefully. We can take one physical server and we can divide this one physical server into multiple virtual server. Virtual server is a terminology that you should understand carefully. So what we can do, we can take one physical server and we can divide one physical server into multiple virtual server. Means you pay money for only one server, but within one server, how many virtual servers we can run? 2, 3, 10, 20, 100, 200, 500, up to 1,000, approximately 1,000. You took one physical server and you have created 100 or 1,000 virtual servers. What is the advantage here in creating 100 or 1,000 virtual servers? The advantage is you are saving money. Let us see this example. How much you need here? How many servers you need? Let us say you need 120 servers. So if you want to take 120 servers, you know how much money you need to spend. Let me just come here. 120 servers means you have to take all these 120 boxes. That means you are spending too much money there for sure. But if you want to go with this virtualization technology, what you can do? Instead of purchasing 120 or 150 servers, you can do one thing. You can just take one 2, 3 servers. How many physical servers I have taken here now? I have taken only 3 physical servers, and in this 3 physical servers, I can create multiple virtual servers. Now, all these are virtual servers now. That's it, my friend. So we have taken 3 physical servers, and how many virtual servers we have created? Whatever you need. Suppose you have created 100 virtual servers here. Here also you have created 100 virtual servers, for example. And in this machine also you have created 100 virtual servers. So instead of taking 300 physical servers, you have taken only 3 physical servers and you have creating 100 virtual servers. Okay, such an interesting concept, right? What is the main advantage here? You are saving lots of money there. Obviously, you are saving lots of money, right? Instead of spending money on 300 servers, my friend, instead of spending money on 300 servers, you are spending money only on how many servers? 3 servers. So you are saving loads and loads of money. This concept is actually known as virtualization. Taking one physical machine and creating multiple virtual machines inside that physical machine. Each and every virtual machine is a separate dedicated machine. This is a separate machine. This is a separate machine. Each and every machine is a separate physical machine, or it is a separate dedicated machine. Now, what you think here? Is it a good idea to do like this? Of course, it is a good idea, my friend. Taking a single physical machine and creating multiple virtual machine is always a great idea. We can save lots of money. The company will save a lot of money. Okay, this is called virtualization, and this is also known as cloud computing. Let me just tell you the difference here briefly. I'll go back to the virtualization. Can you see physical server virtualization here? I'll go back to one definition here. Can you see the last definition here? It says, the last definition here is, it says virtualization is a process that allows for more efficient utilization of physical computer. That means it says virtualization is a process where you can create multiple virtual machines in one single physical machine. And see the last thing, it's very, very important. It says, and it is the foundation of cloud computing. That is very interesting. Virtualization came first, then came the concept of cloud computing. What is virtualization? We have taken 3 physical servers, and in these 3 physical servers, we have created 100 virtual servers. But you know, where are these 3 physical servers located? These 3 physical servers are located at your location, my friend, within your company. Within your company, these 3 physical servers are located. Okay, if you don't want to go with these 3 physical servers, then what you have to do? We have to go with this 100 physical servers, right? 300 physical servers in this example. So where are these 300 physical servers located? These 300 physical servers are located within the company. So you should manage 300 physical servers. That is a very, very, very big task. But this is the way we are managing servers for some decades now. For last 30, 40 years, if you need 300 servers, we will take 300 servers. But you know, in last 20 years, especially 2003, 4, 5, for last 15 to 17 years, if you want to manage 300 servers, we are not taking 300 servers there. What we are doing? We are taking only 3 servers. We are taking only 3 physical servers. And in these 3 physical servers, what we do? We will install or we will create multiple virtual servers. This is called virtualization. But you know what is the disadvantage in virtualization? There are many, many, many advantages, my friend. Many advantages in virtualization. But the disadvantage here is, as the administrator, we need to manage the 3 servers. These 3 servers are located at our location. So these 300 servers we are managing, as well as these three servers we are managing. Beside this, all the other things are like advantages here. Got it? We need to manage these 3 physical servers, and then we need to create virtual machines and we need to run applications. So the first stage is manage all the 300 servers. This is the first stage. The second stage here is manage the 3 physical servers. So when you compare the first stage and the second stage, it is very easy for us to understand, like second stage is much more easier, right? Managing 3 servers is much more easier compared to these 300 servers. Done? Now, from the year 2006, the concept of cloud computing came. And the concept of cloud computing became more famous from the year 2014-15 actually. It took 10 years, approximately 10 years for cloud computing to become famous. And it took 10 years for cloud computing to be accepted in companies. It's not so easy for any XYZ company to take a new technology, my friend. It's not so easy. Okay, so listen carefully, please. You know, in 2006, cloud computing came, and in 2016-17, it started become more famous. So what is cloud computing here now? Cloud computing means we no need to manage these 300 servers or even these 3 servers in our company. There is no need for us to manage these 3 servers also. So who will manage our servers? A cloud provider will manage our server. Like if I go and say Amazon data centers or Amazon data center. So if I say Amazon data center, see, these are the data centers. So this is from outside. What you see from outside, these are not small rooms, my friend. These are like, huge halls. Have you ever visited any football ground or a cricket ground? I'm not saying the gully cricket ground, which we have near our home. I'm saying the actual cricket ground. If you know the size of the actual cricket ground or a football ground, you can say like this particular data centers are much more bigger than those football grounds and cricket grounds. So these are not only like small, halls somewhere present. These are like huge, my friend. These are very, very huge spaces. And what we have here, inside this particular halls, we have a data center like this. This is inside. And you can imagine how big are this? This is only one row. Like this, we have like many rows available within a data center. So you know what happens in cloud computing? In cloud computing, a cloud provider is asking you, he is saying, listen, 300 servers no need to manage. This is outdated. This technology is outdated. No one is using 300 servers now. But there are still companies, they are using 3 servers and they are managing 100 servers. But you know what cloud computing will do? Cloud computing will say, listen, my friend, no need to manage the 3 servers also. Why you are managing 3 servers? Why you are taking headache of these 3 servers? No need to manage 3 servers. Come to us. We have huge data centers. We have huge data centers. Come to us and run your applications here. Create your virtual machines and run your applications. That's it. So we need to connect to we need to connect to the data center of Amazon. And in this data center of Amazon, we need to create a virtual machine somewhere here. Create a virtual machine and then run our website. That's it, my friend. This is the difference in the on-premise network and the cloud computing network. So who is managing the physical infrastructure? The cloud provider is managing the physical infrastructure. We are not managing 300 servers, or even we are not managing these 3 servers actually. Everything will be managed by the cloud provider. This is what cloud computing is all about. I hope the concept is clear, my friend. If you still have any doubts, we can talk about this. So I'll do one thing. I'll just wait for like 30 seconds here. Just try to understand what I said in last 20 minutes. If everything is clear, then we will move. Cloud computing is on-demand delivery of IT resources. So when I say IT resources, I'm talking about the servers and all those things. So we need to go to some third party, that is your Amazon or Microsoft or Google or whatever company. They have huge data centers. So we just need to connect to their account. We just need to connect to the data center and we need to create a server there. And then we can run our services. This is such a simple thing. Okay, let me just take at least 2 minutes here to show you one basic example. Please don't worry what I'm doing as of now, because it will be very difficult for you to understand what exactly I'm doing. I'm just showing you a basic demo here. If you want to bring a server in your company, okay, I'll ask you a simple question. You're sitting in your home as of now. Suppose imagine you want to bring a laptop. Tell me how much time it will take. First of all, you should wait. Right now it is 7:30 a.m. No shop or no showroom will open as of now. They will open after 11 a.m. or after like 12 noon. So you have to wait for at least 5 more hours. Then you have to go to the shop. Then you have to search. Then you have to decide which machine you have to take. Then bring the machine. Then install the OS. So it will take 1 day for you to bring a laptop to your home and start using it. At least 1 day. Server is much more bigger actually. Server process is much more bigger. So to bring a server, it may take like 3-4 days. And to start running that server, it may take at least 1 week or 10 days. And what if you're bringing like 50 servers, it may take, at least couple of weeks for you to bring 50 servers, 50 physical servers. But once you go to cloud computing, can you see here? I'm connecting myself to aws.amazon.com. aws.amazon.com. See carefully, please. I'm using my account, and how to create an account, I will explain you in coming classes, my friend. So no need to worry as of now. There is a separate session for this. I'm just trying to show you a basic demo, like in how much time we can create a server, within how much time we can run a server. So once you access your account, it will look something like this. I have to go to something called EC2. Then go to instances here. Right now, there are no instance. Instance means actually your server. So I'll just say launch server here. Okay, I'll give my name here. Test server. Whatever. Then there are many operating systems available: AWS, Ubuntu, Microsoft, Red Hat, and all those things. Ubuntu is quite famous, so I'll go with Ubuntu here. And there is something called key pair that we will see again in more details. As of now, nothing. Then we have network settings. The question was, do we need to learn the networking to understand the cloud AWS? That answer will come here actually. So we can see network settings here. Okay, so I'm not making any changes here. Suppose if I need 50 servers, I can say 50 here. Then, within next 30 to 50 seconds, 50 servers will be created. But I'll just go with one server here and I'll say launch server. You know what I did as of now? Just now, I have created a server, a virtual server over the cloud. I connected to the Amazon data center and I started a server there. I created a server there, and that server will work within like 30 seconds. Right now, it is showing pending here, right? Because the server is creating there now. Cloud computing is not a rocket science, my friend. It's very simple technology. But if you go in a particular process, things will look more easier for you. Done. My server is running here. Now what I can do, I can select this server. I can click on connect. I can copy something here. And then I can go to some place here. I can right click here. I can open something called git bash, or there is something called putty also. There is something called RDP. All these things we need to see in coming sessions. I can just say S here. You know what I have done here, friends? I have just connected to a server. This is a Linux server running in cloud now. This is my server. If I say mkdir, I am making a folder here with the name India. If I say ls here, you can see clearly India folder is created here. So what I did here, I just created a server over the cloud and I have connected to the server and I'm just working on that server. See, life is very easy now. Instead of going to market and bringing a server and spending a lot of time, spending a lot of money, within like 2 minutes, we can start our server. And within like next 5 minutes, I can create a web server here. And you can access this web server from your machine. I'll show that in coming classes, but as of now, it will take only this much time for us to run a server. So we are able to run this server here. But where is this server running? This is a virtual server. Where is this virtual server running? This virtual server is running on a physical server. So where is that physical server? It is in Amazon data center. It is running somewhere here, my friend. It is running somewhere here. I hope you understood what I did just now. So this is the data center which is managed by Amazon. So this server is running at the data center. That's it. This is what cloud computing is all about. Got it? Now let us go to the next question. Or before I go to the next question, do I need this server now? No, I just showed you a demo, right? So I can just go to the server. I can go to instance state and I can click on terminate instance. I have deleted it. Yeah, no, please go ahead.
how did you connect to that server which you created, which is there on the AWS? I mean, you internally also it uses some commands, right? You some internally it uses some PEM file. Okay, can you go to that command? I mean, what you did, SSS, some commands you did. I mean, internally.
Actually, I have deleted the server, so the command may not be visible here. Or can I see the command here? I just terminated my session, my friend. So that SSH is a service and that is the address of that machine. So using that, I have connected to that machine. So right now the machine is terminated. So
Terminated.
yeah, it will take at least one class for me to explain you like how to connect, what are the different ways are there in which we can connect. So let us go back to the syllabus now and let us see what we are learning here so that it will be easy for you to understand. So that topic will come actually somewhere here. What is EC2? Creating and launching Windows and Linux EC2. Login and access to the instance. This topic is here actually. So right now you're not ready for that, my friend. I just showed you a demo so that you can understand things in a better way. That's the only purpose of the demo. I just want to show you like how easy it will be practically. Okay, so we will understand that concept here, how to log in and how to access the instance. Instance means your server. Got it? And here you can see Windows servers as well as Linux servers. So we'll see both the servers here. And I have used a terminology called virtualization that also we will see in coming classes. Okay, so I'll show all these things in details. But as of now, let us see what to learn in cloud computing or from where to begin actually. That is a big question. Okay, I'm expecting most of you are freshers here. Okay, or maybe some people already knows Linux operating system. Maybe some people are working in some other platform like Java, or maybe some programming or coding or whatever. So this course curriculum that is there in front of you is designed for a fresher as well as it is designed for any person who is having any working experience. So if you are a fresher, you are at the right place. If you are having some experience also, you are at the right place. This is the place from where you should begin your cloud computing journey. This is the place from where you should begin your cloud computing career. So from day one, we are starting from the very, very basics. We are starting from the scratch level. Okay. Now, there are certain things you should know before you start learning cloud computing. You are a fresher. You are a fresher, but there are certain things you should learn. What are the things you should learn? Let me just tell you something. You should know what is a public network and private network. The question was, do we need to learn networking? Can you see here? I have added networking basics here. Of course, you have to know networking, my friend. No need to go with like complete CCNA. If you go with like complete CCNA, that is well and good for you. But no need to go with like complete CCNA. Whatever is needed from CCNA, that you should learn. What is public and private network? What is IP version 4, IP version 6? Okay. What is a protocol like TCP and UDP? Just now you said SSH, right? That is some protocol, that is some service. So all these things you should learn. This is part of your cloud computing. So normally what people do within like 1 day, they will cover all these things, or within like 2 days, they will cover all these things. 1 day or 2 days is not sufficient to understand all these things, my friend. It will take at least 5 to 6 classes. So we are learning things in much more deeper here. So you should know the concepts of networking, and then you should know the concepts of servers. How many of you know this concept of Windows servers or Linux servers? Maybe Windows servers, or maybe Linux servers. I have not met any person till now who is having knowledge on Windows servers as well as Linux servers, especially people who are coming for like cloud computing. Maybe most of the people, they have no knowledge. Some people have at least one server knowledge. But you know what I have done here? I have added the configuration and the commands of Windows servers as well as the Linux server. This is what we need. You should have the concept of Linux servers. You should know the concepts of Windows servers. But if you're thinking like how you can learn, where you can learn, no need to think, my friend. That part is added in the course that we will see. Before I came to cloud computing, I have the experience on Windows servers, Linux servers. I have experience on VMware, as well as I have experience on networking. All these things I have already worked in my career. Okay, so what we are learning in this is whatever is needed to cloud computing, that much we are learning. But in my career, I have worked on Windows administration, the complete administration, the network complete administration. So that much administration we have not added in this curriculum. We have just added whatever is needed for the cloud computing concept. Okay, so you should know Windows as well as Linux servers. So that we will see in details whatever we need. We will launch a web server. I will ask you to access the Windows server. I'll ask you to access the Linux server. All these things we'll do a lot of things here. We'll do a lot of labs and all those things. I'll make sure each and everything you understood and understand, and everything you can do by yourself. Because like, every class is a recorded class. So you can simply connect to the recorded class. You can access the recorded class from anywhere, and you can simply revise the class and you can do all the practicals. Okay, so listen, my friend, you should know the concepts of networking basics, computer networks, and you should know the concepts of servers. Without these two concepts, it is not possible for anyone to understand everything in cloud computing or to learn everything in cloud computing. Okay, so for that reason, I have added these extra things here. Okay, now there is something called firewall. Remember, we have seen the physical setup and we said there is a firewall there, right? So what is a firewall? It is called security group. It will take me at least 2 classes actually to complete this concept, security group, and there is something called NACL. It will take 2 classes. This is such a important concepts and very, very important concept. Security should be always there. Security is the main part of our administration. Without security, servers will not be safe. When I say security, the term security is more than enough for you to know, like, okay, this topic will be very important, right? And coming to security, there are some more ways of security. Like there is something called multi-factor authentication. You know what is multi-factor authentication? I'll give you a very basic example. Whenever you are accessing your AWS account, a message will come on your mobile phone. And whatever number is coming in your mobile phone, if you enter that number, you can access your account. It is something like a OTP. So when you get OTP on your mobile phone, you feel much secure there, right? Like suppose you withdraw some money from your ATM, suddenly you will get a message. Before the money comes out, actually, you'll get a message on your mobile phone. Like, this much money is withdrawn from your account. If it is not you, then call the bank. If it is you, then ignore. I hope you have seen this message every time when you access your account. So like this, we will provide a lot of security in our AWS. So we are running our servers at some other data center. We are configuring our servers at some other data center. So the server should be highly secure. So that security we will see in MFA, and that security we will see in security groups. And there is something called NACL. All these things we will see there. Got it? Now there is a question here like, could you please share this syllabus? Yeah, I'll share this syllabus here, Dipendra. Syllabus is available on the DURGASOFT website, but still if you're not able to find the syllabus in the DURGASOFT website, I'm just sharing an address here. Please ping me on this address. I'll share all the details of syllabus. I just shared my email ID there, so you can ping there. I'll share the syllabus. So this is the syllabus actually. So I'm not going deep into the syllabus as of now, because if I go deep into the syllabus, it will not be easy for you to understand what we are learning. So as of now, I can say one thing. Before we start any major concept in cloud computing, we have many things to see before cloud computing, like network basics, IP addressing, protocols, port numbers, okay, Windows servers, Linux servers, virtualization, all these things we will see, then we will move into the cloud. I'm not saying first we will see each and everything, then we'll move into cloud. It depends. Maybe virtualization we will see. Maybe virtualization we will see after like 15 classes. Maybe operating system we will see after like 12 classes. So it depends. But again, before we go to any major topic, we will see all the basic things, and then we will go into the major topic of cloud. It will be very easy for you to learn cloud computing if you know these 3 concepts, my friend. Okay, I have the experience on all these platforms. Actually, that is the reason cloud computing looks more easier for me. Okay, so it will look easier for you also. Cloud computing is not something like launching a rocket. That is what I said, right? We are not working in NASA. We are not working in ISRO. That is much more difficult job compared to us. Or maybe they feel like that is easy for them. Who knows? So if you know something, then it will become obviously easy, right? So anyhow, coming to our cloud computing, things will look more easier for you. Things will be very interesting for you if you follow some basic rules. Okay, so whatever we are learning in this course curriculum, the course is designed in such a way, like if you are a fresher, if you are complete fresher, if I ask you a question like, do you know how to use internet? That will be like, a very funny question, right? We are in 2022. I remember when I started my career in 2005, actually, I started from computer hardware. Then 2007, 8, I started learning Windows Server administration. Back then, 2005, 2006, like, 16, 17 years before, having a computer in your home was a very big thing. And having an email ID was actually a very big thing. I created my mail ID in 2004, actually, 2004 or 2005. So it was a very big thing back then, just creating a mail ID, my friend. And I had a computer then. The computer was like, P4, Pentium 4 computer. I'm not sure how many of you know this Pentium 4 computer. My hard disk was only like 80 GB. Nowadays, we are getting more than that in our mobile phone, actually, right? Anyhow, that was the time. So that time, maybe it was a question like, do you know how to use a computer or how to use internet? But now we know, like every person knows how to use internet, right? So if you know how to use a computer and if you know how to use internet, you're eligible to learn cloud computing, because whatever I have added in cloud computing, it is from the basic level up to the advanced level. That's it. So no need to worry like what to learn in cloud computing or how to learn cloud computing, or what are the concepts we are learning in cloud computing. No need to worry of all these things. Okay. I have created a syllabus. I have created a curriculum where everything is there from the basic up to the scratch level. One more thing. There are two Google Drives created here. One Google Drive will be created by the DURGASOFT management. The DURGASOFT management will share all the recorded classes with you. Let me just show you the recorded classes. I think I already showed you the recorded classes here, right? But still, folder, yeah. These are the recorded classes we have actually. So these are the classes shared with some other batch. I'm trying to show you this. Yeah, so this is the recorded class I have. So can I got it? This is the Google Drive they have created, and you know what I'll do here? I'll also create a Google Drive here. And in this Google Drive, whatever things we are learning every day, those things I will add here. The files that we create, the diagrams that we create, each and everything I will add here. You can see here clearly. There is a topic called VPC here. And this VPC, whatever we are learning theoretically, practically, all these things I will add here. Okay, so two Google Drives will be created here. One will be created by the DURGASOFT management, and they will share all the recorded classes. Each and every session is recorded, and they will share all the recorded classes. And the other class is created, the other drive is created by me. So once I get the confirmation from the management, like, a so-and-so person is registered for this course, then I'll add that person in the Google Drive. And every day, whatever changes we do or whatever topics we are learning, those files will be, it is like running notes, my friend. The Google Drive that I create is like a running notes. Normally compared to textbook, our running notes will be like much better, right? Because in running notes, we know what is there and where it is there. It is more easier for us to refer to a running notes before you go to an interview. So I'll create all the running notes and everything here. Got it? So learning wise, no need to worry like what we are learning and how we are learning and all those things. Okay, so beside this, if you have any other questions now, any other things to say, any other things to ask, I'm available for you for next 5 minutes. So this was the two basic questions we need to address today. So I hope I have addressed these two questions. What is cloud computing and what we are going to learn. So we need to start from the basics here. Then we can enter into the cloud concepts. Okay. Yeah, Jyoti, I can see you're raising your hand. Can you just please?
Yeah. Hello, sir. Good morning. The
Good
same
morning.
question actually yesterday I asked. Like, what are the main services we will cover here?
Okay. The main services that we cover here are the main services that will be covered anywhere here is like if you go and attend any XYZ demo, for example, somewhere, these are the main services we need to cover: VPC, EC2, S3, IAM, RDS. These are the 5 major services we need to cover. Now, when I say EC2, I'm just saying EC2 as of now, my friend. Just a second, please. I'm just saying EC2. But when I go to EC2, from here, it is all about EC2. Got it? Like I said, your security group will take at least 2 classes. Auto scaling and placement group will take at least like more than 1 class. Okay, creating and launching EC2 instance, Windows and Linux, it may take nearly 3 classes. So if I tell you like what is like, changing instance type, if I say like what is this user data, if I say what is this like, auto scaling, things will not work out, my friend. You cannot understand anything as of now. So if the question is, what are the things we are learning? These are the things we are learning, and what is there in each and everything that is clearly added in our resume. So I have just sent you the mail ID there. You can ping me there, or you can just go to the DURGASOFT website and you can access your syllabus. So these are the 5 major concepts you need to learn.
Oh, got it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, fine. So I can see many more people here. So in case if you have any other question, any other doubt, feel free to send your question. The demos are there only for this actually. Some introduction about the networks and the cloud and all those things. And majorly we are concentrating on the question answer sessions here. So we still have some time. Take the question. Yeah, nope.
Sir, one question here. You told, right? I mean, let's say we have the 300 servers. From 300 servers, we came to 3 servers. On 3 servers, again, we are doing some virtualization. And we have some, sorry, we have 3 physical servers. On the 3 physical servers, we are creating, let's say, 300, virtual servers. So you created one instance on AWS, right? So there also you are creating some virtual servers on there, right? I mean,
there is $1 million question, Anup, actually. Exactly. There is a virtualization there also, but the virtualization we are not doing there. The Amazon people will do the virtualization, Microsoft people will do the virtualization. They will do it for us. We will just create a virtual machine. If you come to this, scenario, I'll come to that in more details. Actually, there is a separate class for that. But coming to our session here, we need to create virtualization and we need to create virtual machine and hardware maintenance, everything. But there in the cloud, virtualization is there. There is a separate concept here I have written for virtualization. Virtualization providers, what is virtualization, all these things we will see in coming classes. This is not the class for that, but still Citrix is a virtualization that is used by the AWS service provider. So they will do virtualization, they will do everything for us. We just need to run our services. Okay, if I can show you one more slide here just for your question. We'll see all these things in coming classes, my friend. This is the best slide I can show you. You know what I have done here? In this case, whatever you see in this blue color, this is managed by your cloud provider. Networking will be done by them, storage will be done by them. They are maintaining servers and they will do virtualization. And operating system till application. This is what we need to do. We need to select our operating. Remember, just now I selected the Ubuntu operating system. So we need to select the operating system and we need to run the application. So whatever is there in the green color that we have to do, and whatever is there in the blue color, that will be managed by the cloud provider. But again, most of the people may not understand this as of now. So for that reason, I just showed you a small demo there. Details will come when the topic comes actually.
okay.
Virtualization is indeed a very, very interesting topic, my friend. I'll take some class. Say when I go to the syllabus here, you can see here, I said introduction to virtualization. There is something called type 1 and type 2 virtualization. It will take 1 class for me to explain this particular point. What is virtualization? What is type 1 virtualization? What is type 2 virtualization? How it is working? If you know this concept, cloud computing, many concepts you can understand easily. I always say this. Normally people say like cloud computing is a new thing. No, my friend, cloud computing is not a new thing. Cloud computing is a continuity. It is a continuity of a technology. Okay. Best example I can give as of now is the TVs. We used to get TVs before. Yeah, nowadays we are getting these LED TVs, HD TVs and all those things. But anyone remember this TV, my friend? This TV? Yeah. Of course, you should remember. At least you might have seen somewhere, right? When we brought a TV in our home, like in 1990s, it was a black and white TV and it was something like this. That was a very huge thing then. But now we are getting these TVs, LCD TVs, LED TVs, not only LCDs, actually we are getting LEDs and SDs and all those things. So if I say this TV is a completely new technology, then I'm incorrect here actually. The TVs that we have seen that we are using as of now, there is a continuity from this TV. The TV was already invented some decades before, right? Now they are still working on the TV. They are improving the TV. That's it. So when you see the LED TV or HD TV, this is not a new technology. Okay, HD is a new technology, but the concept of TV is same. So the people who have invited this particular TV, people, the credit should go to these people actually, because this was the first TV set they invented, right? Here also same. Cloud computing is something like your LED TVs and HD TVs and all those things. But you know, to understand cloud computing, you need to come from the history. You need to understand the basics of networks and all those things. So then only you can understand this. So that is the reason virtualization, servers, Linux servers, Windows servers, all these things I have included in the syllabus. There is a proper way of learning cloud computing. So that proper way we will go from day one till last day. You will not feel any issue. You will not feel any difficulty anywhere for sure. I'll just try to do that much. Okay. Anything else, my friend? So the session is done for the day. I'm here only for you. I'll be here at least for like 30 more seconds. If there are no questions, then we can stop the session. Okay. And one more thing, I just shared the mail ID with you. I'm sharing a number here actually. This phone number is of DURGASOFT management. And in case if you need any further assistance, you can just call on this number. And tomorrow it will be the last demo class, I guess. And after tomorrow, the link will change. And the link will be shared only with the people who have registered for this course. So the other number here is 9246 212143. This is a, you can make a call on this number or you can just simply message on WhatsApp. Both the options are available on this number. So just say like you're attending AWS session 43 at 7 a.m. Registration name is Mr. My name is Shakeel actually. So this is what. Okay, so just go to this number. If you need any further assistance from them, they will explain all the other things for you. Okay, and in case if you want to talk to me directly, then they may make a conference call if I'm not available in my work or if I'm not available in my other class, then I'll be taking the call. So you can talk to me directly, or in case if you want to come tomorrow again with any other question, you can come. But as of now, this is what the phone number they have. This is one of the numbers you can call on this number. And the other advantages we have here is, like I said, you recorded classes will be available for sure. Each and every class is recorded, my friend. Okay, interview, questions and answers I'll share at the end of the course. Then, you know, every day you have sufficient time to clear your doubts. Every class is for like 1 hour to 1 hour 15 minutes. Classes will be there on weekdays, Monday to Friday, and Saturday is optional. We will decide every week what to do on Saturday, whether to take class or go with the backups or go with the revision or go with a new topic, or maybe like, you know, no need to take any class, whatever, we'll see. Saturday is reserve. Got it? The best advantage you have here is recorded class. Everything is included in your fees. Normally, you know, people charge different fee for a normal class and they will charge different fees for a recorded class also. Normal, the classroom as well as recorded. But you know, everything is added here. This is the fee for your training, and the recorded classes are also included inside this 5,000 rupees fees. So these are some of the things you should remember before you think of, you know, deciding about your course and everything. No problem, Sheikh. Asif, if you have done your graduation in 2019 or 18 or 20, no problem. Many people will learn courses when they pass their bachelor's or master's maybe in 2014 or 15. See, every person career will not be perfect. 95 to 97% cases, my friend. People have finished their graduation in 2018, 17, 19, 20. There are very few people in this classroom. I can say with 100% guarantee, there are very few people who will pass their graduation this year actually. Many of you are already passed your graduation last year or maybe before last year or maybe 2019. So don't take things too seriously. There are very few companies, they will ask you like, okay, for you passed out in 2019 or 2018, what you did in your day, what you did in your night. There are very, very few companies, but more than 90% companies, or around 90% companies, you will not face any difficulty in preparing for the interview or attending the interview or getting the job. So don't worry like when you did your graduation. Okay, if you have to cover something in between, then you should consult any consultancy. You should go to any consultancy. They may help you in this regard. Okay, but whenever you are passed out, whenever you pass your graduation, there is no need for you. Okay, man, 14 years of experience in teaching. That's good. Teaching in which field, Shashikant? Whatever background you have, my friend, if you are a fresher or if you have any other background from any other field, no need to worry, like I said you. I repeat again, I got the same question again. Like one of our friend was in some other field. So is it possible to shift into this field? See, cloud computing you can treat as a new technology. So there is no problem in shifting. See, you're not a doctor, right? No one has done MBBS, and from MBBS you're coming for your cloud computing. That will look like very funny, right? No one is a lawyer here who has done LLB now coming to this cloud computing. That will look a bit awkward here, right? But whatever you did in your career, whatever job related to computers, it's always a opportunity. See, in every demo class, in every class, I have seen people who are coming from different backgrounds. So no need to worry about anything, my friend. Okay, no need to worry about anything. You can simply, if you 1 year or 18 months, you may work as a fresher because you are joining a new technology. So you may work as a fresher. But after that 1 year or 18 months, like, for rest of your life, if you want to switch your career, think for next 15 to 20 years. From today, for next 15 to 20 years. That much plan you should have. Then you can shift into this cloud computing and you can see yourself in cloud computing for next 15, 20 years. Okay, so no need to worry, Shashank, if you're from Shashikant, sorry, no need to worry if you're coming from any teaching background from, I'm not sure what you were teaching or where you were teaching, but still, there is no problem for anyone to start the career in cloud computing. Okay, and there is a question here like how much days? So days are maximum 45. But see, when I say anyone can learn cloud computing, you may get a doubt here. Is it like, so easy to learn? See, when I say anyone can learn cloud computing, I'm saying anyone can learn cloud computing if they have these three concepts with them. Then they can learn cloud computing. On day one, if I show you like what is there in cloud computing and all those things, you may feel like you are sitting in some other planet actually. So when I say anyone can learn cloud computing with any background or in whichever year you passed your certification, okay, whichever year you came out of you did your master's or graduation, there is a reason for that, because the syllabus that I have designed here is suitable for everyone. That is what I mean to say. Okay, I got one more question here. Like I'm working in HCL technology and problem management. After 7 months, my bond will complete. Then can I? Exactly. You're working in a very big company actually. You're working in HCL means it is one of the big company actually, right? So You have already industry exposure. Actually, you know how the things are working there and all those things. So there will not be an issue for you to like join into cloud. Say if someone asks, no one will ask you a question actually, especially for cloud computing, because if someone is asking a question to you like why you are shifting from that career to this career, there is a very simple answer. More opportunities are there in cloud. See, we need opportunities in life here, right? What if suppose tomorrow if I got a chance to play for Indian cricket team, suppose imagine I am batting with Virat Kohli, that will be a dream come true for me, right? So every person is waiting for opportunity. Maybe that is literally not possible in my dreams also to bat with Virat Kohli, but I'm just, sharing a very simple scenario with you. Okay, so no one will ask you a question like why you are shifting, because okay, this is a career path that has like, just started its peak. So for next 5, 7, 10 years, the path will be in peak. So there are more opportunities. So if someone is coming into this field, it's not a big deal. Okay, Vivek, the question here is DevOps needed along with AWS? Now, first AWS is needed, then you can start only on AWS. And in case if you want to go with DevOps, with the knowledge of AWS, you can go with DevOps. It's not like DevOps is needed for AWS. AWS is needed for DevOps, actually. That is the case. Got it? Yeah, friends. So the conclusion here is no need to worry like from which background you are coming. Thanks for sharing your details so that, it will be like more easier for me to address the classes and all those things. So if you're coming from any background with any technology, with any experience, and whichever year you completed your graduation, that is master's or bachelor's or whatever, you're 100% ready to start your cloud computing career. No need to worry of any other things. You're 100% ready for this. Okay. DevOps, Shashikant, as of now, I can't say anything about DevOps because I am into the cloud demo session as of now. So if you want to get more details about the DevOps and all those things, please contact this number actually. Okay, got a message from my management. No, actually we have class at 8:30. DURGASOFT team. The other class is at 8:30, not 8 o'clock. Okay, sorry, you have another class with this link. Okay, no problem. Okay, friends, we'll just stop the session here because we have another class at this time. So please, whatever questions you have, tomorrow also there is a demo. Tomorrow demo is also like, you can come and join the demo. Then, after tomorrow, the link will be shared only with people who register for their courses. Okay, so please, I'm just stopping the session here. So whatever questions, whatever doubts you have, you can come tomorrow and you can clear all the questions. And for any other further assistance, you can call on this number and you can just send a mail to me on my mail ID. That's it, friends. That's it for today. Have a nice day and hope to see you again tomorrow at same time, 7 a.m. Take care, guys. Bye.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you,
Shakeel.
Thank you,
guys.
Thank you.